Now, fish stocks in Lake Victoria in Kenya have fallen so low over the years that fishermen whose livelihoods once depended on Africa's largest freshwater lake have had to look for other ways to make money. More and more of them are now digging up ponds by the lake to farm fish. The BBC's Anne Soy has been finding out more.
The look of disappointment. After more than 8 hours on the lake, this is all these fishermen could catch. These women who've been waiting all day to buy and take the fish to the market aren't happy either. Many of them will have to go away empty-handed. Over the last decade and a half, the amount of fish caught on the Kenyan side of the lake has fallen from 200,000 tons a year to just 28,000.
There are two major reasons. One is pollution in terms of effluents, especially from major municipalities within the lake region. Another reason is the issue of usage of inappropriate fishing gears and fishing methods.
The lake has also been choking from the invasion of this stubborn weed, the water hyacinth. The water hyacinth is being blown back onto the water behind me, and in a matter of hours it will have completely covered this part of the lake. Its movement is unpredictable, and for fishermen it means that they constantly have to look for accessible landing sites. That threatens their source of livelihood, and so they've been forced to look for alternative means of survival.
Fishing for us in the family is a culture.
Tomo Guda says he comes from a long line of fishermen, but he was forced to sell his boats 3 years ago. He teamed up with other former fishermen to invest in these ponds. They have nearly 10,000 fingerlings here.
It's not something that is easy for most of us because we are not used to management of fish. Most of us are used to going and harvesting. But now I had to pick up this, and I must say that is something that's a good experience for me.
Unlike capture fishing, where they got money from their catch every day, now they have to put in capital and manage the ponds for around 8 months before harvesting the fish. Enoswere, an aquaculture expert, says most African fish farmers are ill-equipped for the trade.
The big 5 problems in Africa, which is not unique to us, we are part of Africa. One would be quality seeds, quality feeds, quality and practical information. Then, of course, there's the capital and the equipment.
The farmers also have a lot to learn from his investment, which has grown from a capital of less than $10,000 in 2010 to more than $1 million today. The cultural shift seems unstoppable. Now, more and more women are joining the trade. Traditionally, fishing was a preserve of men. A majority of them still eke a living out of the lake. But as the winds of change continue to blow, a growing number of them are being pushed ashore into fish farming. Anne Soy, BBC News, Homa Bay.